Welcome to the
His
and Her show.
A lot of luxury brands make both feminine and masculine scents. So today we are going to be looking at common scents that are made for both women and men. But we decided to make this a little competitive. So we turn this into a match game.
What are the rules?
For every brand that you have, you get a point. Even if you have multiple fragrances for that brand, you only get 1 point. If you don't have a fragrance for that brand, you get 0 points.
Yeah, I got it.
The first brand is going to be Armani, and for Armani, I have Sea Passion. And this fragrance has key notes like blackcurrant, bergamot, rose, white musk, and Madagascar vanilla.
I have Aqua de Joe. Here are the notes.
So the floral, fruity, and aquatics really don't complement each other in my opinion. So we typically don't wear these two together. I think the Sea Passion will pair better with the Armani Code. And I think the Aqua de Joe pairs better with the Aqua de Joya based on the notes. But for now, we both like to wear these individually. Looks like we both got a point for this one. Moving on to brand number 2.
Tom Ford Ombre. Here are the notes.
For Tom Ford, I have Soleil Blanc. Here are the key notes. So both of these scents are in the warm and spicy category. Since the notes from both of these fragrances are in the same family, they go well together. Okay, looks like we're both tied at 2. Moving on to brand number 3.
Victor and Rolf Spice Bomb. Here are the notes.
When it comes to Victor and Rolf, I have 2 fragrances, that's Bon Bon and Flower Bon. Here are the key notes, and if you notice, both of these fragrances have peach in it. I think that Ruby Orchard would actually smell pretty good when his is wearing his Spice Bomb. His is actually allergic to peaches, but he has not had a reaction to either one of these fragrances. I typically don't wear this when we're out together because of his allergies, but they would pair well together. That brings us both to 3. Moving on to brand number 4.
Valentino Umo. Here are the notes.
When it comes to Valentino, I have Born in Roma. Here are the key notes. Listen, I love the way we smell when we wear these. The floral and warm and spicy notes pair very well together. That brings us to 4 points each.
I should get 2 points instead of 1.
So you want to change the rules like halfway through the game? That's fine, as long as I get 2 points from the Victor and Rolf fragrances. And we will still be tied with 6 and 6. Moving on to brand number 5.
Carolina Herrera Bad Boy. Here are the notes.
When it comes to Carolina Herrera, I have several of the Good Girl scents. Here are the key notes, but I gotta be honest. I like the smell, but I love the shape of the bottle. The original Good Girl and the Bad Boy both have the tonka bean note in it, so they pair very well together. Okay, so the score would be 5 and 5 if we stick to the original rules, but since his wanted to change the rules, so technically his has 7 and I have 9. So I'm in the lead. So do you still want to change the rules?
No, I don't want to change the rules.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Moving on to brand number 6.
Versace Eros. Here are the notes. Dylan Blue and Versace Man. Here are the notes.
When it comes to Versace, I actually have 3 fragrances. This one is the Bright Crystal. Here are the notes for the Bright Crystal, which I love. I also have Dylan Blue and Turquoise. And here are the key notes for those. My favorite out of the 2 is the Turquoise. And our couple fragrances is going to be the Versace Man and the Turquoise because they both have that fresh lemon smell that they start off with. That's the top note. And they don't compete with each other. They actually pair very well together. So that brings us both to 6 and 6. Moving on to brand number 7.
YSL-Y. Here are the notes.
With YSL, I actually have all 3 of the Libre collection. Here are the key notes. I think I'm missing one. They had a new one that came out. I need to add that to my list.
No, you don't.
All right, what's the credit card number again? When it comes to our couple scent, both the Libre and the YSL-Y both pair well together, as most floral and woody scents do. But don't take my word for it. Just check out the fragrance wheel. That brings us to 7 and 7. Moving on to brand number 8.
MS Rhubarb and H24. Here are the notes.
When it comes to Hermes, I have Twilly, and this is the original Twilly. So here are the key notes, and it's a different little fragrance, and I actually have grown to love it. It's a powdery floral, but if I'm being honest, I like the rhubarb even more than the Twilly. You know, I'm just gonna slide this one over here because I like this one. Wait a minute. This one is definitely unisex. The couple scent will have to be the H24 and the Twilly. The woody and the floral notes pair very well together. So that brings us to 8 and 8. Moving on to brand number 9.
Dior Sauvage. Here are the notes.
When it comes to Dior, one of my favorite brands, I have Miss Dior, a classic. Here are the key notes. When it comes to the couple notes, both the Miss Dior and the Sauvage pair well together as it's another floral and woody scent. I'm starting to see a pattern here. That brings us to 9 and 9. The last brand is going to be Chanel. When it comes to Chanel, I have Coco Chanel, Chanel number 5, and Chance. Here are the key notes for those fragrances. Okay, so where's your Chanel? Oh, you don't have any?
No, I don't have Chanel.
Well, I guess we have a winner. No, wait, we have a surprise. It's a surprise unboxing.
Chanel Blue. Here are the notes.
When it comes to our couple scent, it's going to be the Chanel Chance and the Chanel Blue. Again, because of the fruity notes and the woody notes, which pair very well together. If you see on the fragrance wheel, they're both across from each other, so they would pair very well together. So we have a tie, 10 for his, 10 for her.
If you liked the video, hit the subscribe button.
Thanks for watching.